ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। हरि ओम।
Hari Om. Thank you, Manisha. So we are doing Hanuman Chalisa word by word, verse by verse, and we completed 24th Chopai last time. 24, 25, 27, three Chopais. Goswami Tulsidas ji has given that what all things Hanuman ji takes care when we chant Hanuman Chalisa regularly. Very interesting line of follow properly. In 24, पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे. So unseen, unknown fears are taken care by Hanumanji. Then in 25th, Nase Roga Hare Sab Pira. So at body level and mind level, that we will see Adhi Vyadhi are taken care. And in the 26th, which we are going to see today, 25 and 26, Sankat te Hanuman Chudave. So outside situational problems, inside problems, mental problems, body level problem, roga, manasik level problem, pira, and then bhuta pisacha problem, unseen forces, negative forces which are there. All are taken care of by Hanumanji if we chant Hanuman Chalisa regularly, and especially those who are listening to Hanuman Chalisa, we are chanting with understanding also, so the power becomes double. So with understanding, when we chant, the impact, the result is double or tripled. So with that, we will reflect upon 25th Chopahi. So as last time we saw, Bhuta Pishach Nikata Nahi Aave. Now we are going to see Nase Roga Hare Sab Pira Japat Nirantar Hanumat Bira. When we take Hanumant name, who is Bira, who is courageous, what happens? Nase Roga Hare Sab Pira. This is one thing which many devotees or people have reported, that when they started chanting Hanuman Chalisa with a particular sankalpa in mind, especially some physical ailment, they have seen tremendous improvements. Suddenly, miraculously, the rog reducing. So, Nase rog hare sab pira. Pira at the mental level, roga at the body level. All diseases and sufferings are destroyed continuously by continuously chanting Hanuman Chalisa. Our own Swami Swarupananji, who is a global head, he shares story in this, that he had a lot of challenge at the back level. There is certain disease of the bone which made him almost paralyzed. He was sleeping, and once it happened that he was so sad that he cannot serve Gurudev, he cannot do a lot of work. So almost 24 hours he was lying, and then he was continuously chanting and praying to Hanumanji. And then suddenly he saw early morning the sun rays entered his room from the window which was open. And he was like at the lowest point. And then suddenly he realized that the sun rays entered. Sun God was a guru of Hanuman Chalisa. And he suddenly found the strength and the energy, and he got up. And today we can see that those who know Chinmaya Mission, those who are there in Chinmaya Mission for long, we know that he was stationed at one place for long, especially in Kerala, for taking lot of treatments. Now he is a global leader, travels the entire globe continuously on the move in cars and aeroplanes, which is not very easy. And so he is a very ardent Hanuman devotee, our Swami Swarupananji. And our Guruji is Ram devotee, Sri Ram devotee. So, Nase Roga Hare Sab Pira, Japat Nirantar Hanumat Bira. So, Rog means Vyadhi. Vyadhi means body level pain and disease. What is dis-ease? Not in ease. Pain. I'm not able to sit properly. I'm not able to walk properly. I'm not able to do certain things properly. So, that is called as Rog Vyadhi. Body level pain and disease. Headache, stomach ache, this ache, that ache. Constantly some body part is aching. Something is happening to the body. There were two devotees talking to each other. One devotee told, you don't know my guru. My guru is very powerful. What he does? If you have a headache, if you have a stomach ache, if you have a shoulder ache, if you have a back ache, you come to him, he will remove instantly. The other devotee told, my guru is still more powerful. If you come to my guru with headache, stomach ache, shoulder ache, back ache, he will remove the shoulder only. He will remove the back only. He will remove the head only. Means he will remove the identification with the body. There are two types of gurus. One who remove the suffering, and another type of guru who removes the sufferer only. Vedanta is that kind of knowledge. Here we don't remove doubts. We remove the doubter only. Na rahega bas, na rahegi basuri. When the doubter itself dissolves, no problem. When the sufferer itself dissolves, no problem. When the I am, Madi Mama only dissolves, no problem. So Hanumanji removes both suffering and the sufferer, both. Not only gives experiences, but the experiencer, observer is removed. What is the greatest disease? Identification with body, mind, intellect. I have a body, mind, intellect, not that I am body, mind, intellect. That is the first thing what we learn when we come to Vedanta. I have a mobile phone. I have a family. I have a house. In the same breath, I have a body, mind, intellect. Not that I am a body, mind, intellect. That is the greatest ignorance, greatest disease. So that also Hanumanji removes. Nase roga hare sab. Sab pira, sab roga and sab pira he removes. What are the 6 body modifications? Asti, jayate, vardate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. Existence, when the child goes inside the womb, then jayate, birth, then vardate, grows, then viparinamate, matures, the body matures, then apakshiyate, decay, and then vinashyati, death. So this is a process like milk becoming the curd. This is the process. This is already we know. So there must not be any complaint or any surprise that this is how body is going to move. Nase roga hare sab pira means whatever Hanumanji can do, he will remove all the diseases where we will be at ease with oneself. So that is about roga. But these 6 modifications are going to happen. And Bhagavan says these are all signs. Hair getting white, teeth falling, can't hear properly. This is going to happen. There should not be any complaint about it. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanu darshanam. Bhagavad Gita says. So nase roga hare sab pira means rog means vyadhi, pira means adhi. Mental level suffering. This is deeper. Some have diseases at the body level, but they are not suffering at the mental level. Sometimes a player gets hurt, but at mental level they don't suffer. Mental level suffering is caused by internal conversation, why me, this me, and I'm not able to understand why things are happening the way things are happening. So we suffer at mental level. So Hanumanji removes both. What are the 6 vikars at mind level? Kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. This is what Hanumanji removes. In other language, laziness, attachment, sadness, fears, restlessness, obstinate nature of the mind and dependency. This is how, what is a mind diseases, pira. Dependency is the greatest disease of the mind. Mind immediately gets attached, becomes dependent, and starts thinking without it I cannot live. And the same mind, when it goes to sleep, leaves everything and goes to sleep happily. So by Hanuman Chalisa chanting and praying to Hanumanji, Hanumanji removes both roga and pira. How to manage the mind? Abhyasena tu vairagya. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, repetitive practice plus inner freedom. Bhagavan says, yes, I know. Chanchalam himana Krishna. Pramati balavadruram. Yeah, I know mind is very strong. It is very restless. It creates agitation. It will create fear. It will create sadness. It will create sorrow. It will become restless. It is very obstinate. Doesn't listen to me. It gets attached very easily. We do not get attached to people at body level. We get attached by mind level. And that's the reason they say love God. When I start loving God, my love towards other Jagata reduces. And that is called as inner freedom, Vairagya. So Abhyasena tu Vairagya. So 2 things are mentioned for practicing at our level, at the level of mind. And Hanumanji says, you practice and pray and then I will support. You take 1 step, I will take 10 steps. There is an impact of mind on the body that is huge. There is a book called as You Can Heal Your Life. Those people who have a habit of getting irritated, they will get cold very easily. Those people who get stuck, they feel that I'm stuck in life. They get knee pain. Those people who have lot of fear of finance, they will get upper shoulder. Those people who own up lot of responsibility unnecessary, they will get lower middle back pain. So this book actually connects the mind thoughts where it goes in the body. But where will thoughts go? They go in the body only. So suppose we are building up negative thoughts, anger, then the person will have lot of acidity easily, chest pain, because anger causes a lot of things. So impact of our thoughts on the body is huge. We must be careful. What am I thinking? Vichar badla, jag badlel. Those who are spiritual sadhaks, they are not much interested in what is happening outside. Who is behaving what way, who is talking what way, what other people are doing. That is not spiritual student's interest. Spiritual student interest is what is happening inside me. Reaction to the stimuli. That is where the shift happens. So that is one parameter to check whether I am still a spiritual sadhak or yet to become a spiritual sadhak. Gurudev says that the inner drama is more interesting than outer drama. What kind of thoughts come to my mind when something happens outside? When somebody insults me, what kind of thoughts come to me? When somebody shouts at me, what kind of thoughts come to me? When somebody appreciates me, what kind of thoughts come to me? So appreciation, man, apman, jai, vijay, sukha, dukkha, that is happening outside. But what is happening inside me? That is more important. And spiritual student actually is more keen. Oh, this kind of thoughts are coming in my mind. So I am having these kind of attachments now. And what is the greatest disease? Greatest cause is ignorance. So many people remove suffering, but a Sadguru removes the sufferer only. Who am I? No, I did this, I want this, but who is this I? I am hurt, but who is this I? I am feeling sad, who is this I? No, no, now I am a spiritual sadhak. I want moksha. Who is this I who wants moksha? That I itself is a false entity. Body cannot want moksha. Body will go into the fire. Atma cannot want moksha. Atma is all pervading Satchidananda. So who is this I? I. From morning to evening, night, we are talking about I. I want this, I don't want this, I want this, I don't like, I don't want this, I like this, I don't like this. So a Sadguru is more interested in that I only. And that Hanumanji will do it. Some people went to Tapan Maharaj when Gurudev was staying in Uttarkashi and told, Hare, your sadhak smokes. Do you know? Your sadhak, your Shishya Chinmaya smokes cigarettes. He told, I am not bothered about outer smoke. I am bothered about inner smoke. Inner smoke means inner ignorance, inner haziness. Chopai number 26. So now, Bhuta Pisacha Nikatane Ave, we have seen Hanumanji takes care of those fears. Nase Roga Hare Sabapira, at body level and mind level. Hanumanji takes care. Now outside me, what is there? From outside situations, what can come? Sankata can come. So you can see how Goswami Tulsidas ji has given that sequence. Sankata comes from outside. Rog Pira comes from inside. Most of the diseases happening at body level, except viral diseases, are created by us only from within. तो संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावे. So now we are getting a secret of success here. What is the formula for success? How to deal with difficult situations, how to deal with difficult people, how to deal with situations which are not pleasant or conducive to me. Because all the time we don't get situation which we like. Sometimes situation comes, person comes, object comes what we like. Sometimes we don't like them. संकट थे हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावे. Hanuman frees one from troubles who meditates on him with mind, action, speech, and devotion and love. So these four things comes together. Then all problems can be solved. So alignment in mind, action, words, and devotion has to be there. As Guruji says, right now we are promoting Brahman, but vote for Maya. When we go for voting, we are voting for Maya. Or here we talk about big things, Brahma Vidya, then I want moksha, then, I'm a spiritual person, I read everything. But then our actions, behavior, thoughts, desires are all into Jagat only. We get disturbed so easily. We feel elated so easily when somebody says something. We feel depressed so easily. So we are voting for Maya because this is all Maya. So alignment in words, actions, mind, and devotion. So when we come to spirituality, actually more suffering starts at intellectual level because there is a gap we can see between what I know and what I'm doing. Oh, I know I'm Satchidananda Swarup, but I'm behaving like a body, mind, intellect. So the gap is there, and reducing that gap, dissolving that gap is the journey of a sadhak. So kleshas, vikaras, fears, roga, pira comes from within. Sankata, problem, situational difficulties comes from outside. How to handle situations, paristhiti, paristhiti and manasthiti. These are two very important words we should remember. There are only two things, paristhiti and manasthiti. Paristhiti is outside, manasthiti is inside. Paristhiti I cannot change. Paristhiti I cannot order. I cannot decide. The batsman in the match cannot decide that this bowler should bowl, this should be the fielding, this should be the pitch, where the bowler will bowl the ball. I have no control. Batsmen have no control. The bowler can bowl bouncer, the bowler can bowl Yorker, the bowler can do anything. So Paristhiti is never in our control. But definitely here says, very important point, secret of success, manakrama bachana. Dhyana jo lave. Manasthiti, definitely I have control. What is my manasthiti I am handling with? Integration of BMI is suggested here. At body level, we are doing. At mind level, we are feeling. At intellectual level, we are thinking. And at Atma level, we are being. And that's the reason we are called as human beings. But now we have become human thinking, human feeling, human doing constantly. In that one of the movies, that Salman Khan's name is Chulbul Pandey. There are some people are Chulbul Pandey. Constantly Chulbul, Chulbul, Chulbul. Want to do this, want to go here. Want to do this, want to do it. So they are into doing only. Doing, feeling, thinking. But no, I am a human being. No, now today, these 8 days, I am going to be human being. I will just sit and quietly experience because Brahman nature is silence. So unless the mind becomes silent, how can I realize Brahman? The mind nature is consciousness. So I need to be observant, conscious about everything. So Bhagavan is saying, Manakrama Bachana Dhyana Jo Lave. How Hanuman ji did everything. He was integrated at the body, action, thoughts, speech, and his Atma all were going in one direction. So he was able to achieve great feats. So how to handle situation? Clarity on goal and role. What is my goal and role? Vivek must be there. What is goal and what is role? No. Right now I am doing grandmother's role, but what is a grandmother's goal? That I do not know. Now I am doing husband role, wife role, manager role, damager role, Indian citizen role. But what is a goal? I am a spiritual sadhak. That is a role. But what is a goal? Then there has to be vivek between objectivity and subjectivity. What is the need of the hour? What is the goal in front of you? What the situation demands? You have to fight the war. That is the objective goal. Subjectivity, what is going on inside me? Emotional level attachment. I don't want to fight. My hands are trembling. My lips are, burning. My body is burning. I don't want to fight. I want to escape. That is subjectivity. And the third thing important to remember in managing situation, I must be clear and distinguishing between what I can control and what is not in my control. These three, if I remember, write down and practice, then I can manage all situation. And Hanumanji will also help us. Hanumanji say, I will help you. But you also start practicing little bit. Chariot symbolism, we can remember here, Lord is the charioteer, intellect, where the knowledge is there of Bhagavad Gita, Vedanta. Arjun is the jiva, horses are the senses, the reins is the mind. So mind is controlled by the intellect, which is having the Bhagavad Gita knowledge. And the chariot is the body. But who is driving? Who is in charge? Lord Krishna must be in charge. Now, here, Lord Krishna means Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Vedantic knowledge must be our guiding factor for the intellect, for the mind, for the body, because body is controlled by the mind, body is controlled by the breath, breath is controlled by the mind is controlled by the intellect. And intellect means knowledge of the knowledge which is there in the memory. So, knowledge is the main thing. I must have clear knowledge. If there is confusion in the knowledge, all other four koshas will get confused. So, one of the best thing what Lord Arjun did, he gave the reins of the horses and he told, you are my coach, you will give direction. So, Krishna was the boss. Krishna's knowledge guided the entire war, the entire jiva. What is the result? Success outside, happiness inside, maximum benefit to all. Same we are, same chopai, Sankatate Hanuman Chudave. Hanumanji's body was serving Lord Rama as all his actions were for Lord Rama only. So all actions for Lord Rama, Krama. His mind was always filled with thoughts of Lord Rama. Manakrama Bachana. His speech always glorified Lord Rama. He is not interested in telling self stories. I went to Lanka, then I would have burnt everything, and then I only was the entity who actually met Sita first, and then I did everything. No, no, no. He actually came back. Very interestingly, when we read Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana, he came back from Lanka and he just handed over that the details to Sugriva, and then it was a team effort, not that I did everything and the team didn't do anything. He always spoke about Lord Ram only, not about self. We hardly find Hanumanji speaking about himself in the entire Ramayana. His ears used to listen to Ram Katha only. Now also when we are going to speak about Lord Rama, he will be there more interested. And that we are going to see now. After two verses, very beautiful verse is coming. In that, we are going to talk about Lord Rama, Maryada Purushottama. What are the characteristics of Lord Rama? Very, very beautiful characteristics are there. Hanuman represents what? Strength without ego, devotion without weakness. Some people who are devotees, they are weak. Or devotees are considered as weak. No, no, no. Devotees are strong. Power with humility and focus without distraction. That is Hanumanji. And that is the meaning of Manakrama Bachana Dhyana Jo Lave. Integration between these four things. As Gurudev says, there is an integrated personality and disintegrated personality. Disintegrated personality means at body level I want this. I know my weight is increasing, but still I'm eating. At mind level, my feelings are going in another direction. My thoughts are going in another direction. what I am doing, my heart is not there. Most of the things are half 50%. I am doing things or I am involved into things where my body, mind, intellect, soul, heart, love is not together and they are going in different direction. This is the definition of a disintegrated personality. So what is the secret of success? संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावे. That is the secret of success. And what I have to practice wherever I am doing, whatever I am doing, if I am drinking water, I must actually taste the water. It is so beautiful. If I am having cup of tea, cup of tea. If I am listening, I am listening. If I am reading, I am reading. Complete attention there where my hands are there, mind must be there. What is one sadhana? What Gurudev gave to Swami Advayananji? He told only one sadhana give. Where your hands are, keep the mind. It is the most difficult sadhana. चौपाई नंबर 27. सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा. Now this verse Hanumanji will be present to listen. Because now we are going to talk about Sri Ram. Sabapara Ram Tapasvi Raja. How is Ram described here by Goswami Tulsidaji? Tapasvi Raja. Not Bhoga Yukta Raja, not Vilasi Raja, not any kind of Raja. Tapasvi Raja he was. Tinake Kaj Sakala Tuma Saja. Whom are you serving? We must also be grateful. Whom are many people say I am working for family. Hanumanji was working for Sri Ram, and what kind of Sri Ram? Tapasvi Raja. Suppose you are working for Narendra Modi, suppose you are working for Chinmay Mission, suppose you are Gurudev Sevak, or you are working for country, that power immediately comes. So Savapara Rama Tapasvi Raja. So now we get opportunity to, now in this Hanuman Chalisa, we get opportunity to discuss about Sri Ramji. Lord Rama is the supreme ascetic king, and you accomplish all the tasks given by him. You accomplished all the tasks. You were never unsuccessful in the tasks. Tinake kaj sakala tum saja, all actions for God's happiness. So I must check whether by whatever I speak, whether God will be happy. If I do this, whether God will be happy. Whether I behave like this, God will be happy. If I cook like this, God will be happy. If I dress like this, God will be happy. If I go there, God will be happy. If this one sentence, if I remember, a lot of things can happen. No, I don't believe in God. Okay, you have a guru, then guru. Okay, I don't have guru and God, 2G are not there. Then purpose, higher purpose. For that higher purpose, everything. So I tell one message to all corporate people that corporate life is very simple. The moment you are entering office, you must say all my mana, krama, bachana, dhyana. Everything I should be asking, is it going to help the organization? Is it going to benefit the organization? Then do it. Don't be scared of anybody. Whatever I speak, whatever I do, whatever decision I take, it must be beneficial to the organization. If I am working for government should be benefited. No, but I did so many things for this person, but see what I got. But actually, then you didn't work for that person. You are working for yourself only because you are bothered about what did I get. So attention is on myself only. Tapasvi Raja, supreme ascetic, his entire life was Tapasvi Ramji. Number one, we must remember many people have lot of questions. Number one, see Ramji is Vishnu only. He was sitting on Shirisagar Sheshanag with Lakshmi ji. Then all Deva Devatas came ki Bhagwan, Shivji gave him war, Brahmaji gave him war. Ravan is destroying, Dharma is going down, you please come. And who was he? Ravan? Jai Vijay, Ravan and Kumbhakarna. So Vishnu said, okay, I will come. So definitely when Sri Vishnu comes as human form, he will try to teach all the humanity through his action. Lord Krishna taught by his words because we cannot copy Lord Krishna's life. So his life was tapas only. Like Guruji says that they were all yogis, not bhogis. No, no, but Sumitra, Lakshman's wife didn't stay with him for 14 years, but they had not come for Bhoga. Lakshman was Sheshanak. No, no, but Sitaji went and delivered in the ashram and then she was not in the palace, but they had not come Bhoga. They were yogi only. She was Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi. Further, it is going to come that Ashta Siddhi, who gave to Hanumanji, Janaki Mata gave, so she had all the powers. Ashta Siddhi Navadhi ke Data, who gave? Janaki Mata. And people say, no, 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 Sita was a victim and she was very, like very simple. No, no, she was extremely powerful Mahalakshmi. Otherwise, who has the power to give all these eight powers? You will see that what are the eight powers she gave to Hanumanji. Not only she gave those powers to Hanumanji, Hanumanji already had. She gave Hanumanji power of giving that power to another sadhak. So Hanumanji is powerful. He immediately fulfills our wishes. His both gurus were tapasvi, Vasishtha and Vishwamitra, we know. Vishwamitra only took him to Janakpur. Vasishtha was the guru in the Ayodhya. And we all know stories of Vishwamitra, how Vasishtha was there as Brahmarshi. Vishwamitra was a king and then he became Rajashri and then Brahmashri. So who were his gurus? Vasishtha and Vishwamitra. He was God. This Vasishtha and Vishwamitra knew that he is God, but he had a guru. Some people are, too arrogant. No, no, I don't have any guru. I am a self-made person. Are Bhagwan also had guru. Lord Krishna also studied in Sandipani ashram. Sri Ram was also called as Maryada Purushottam. Every role he played in the framework, he was an ideal son, ideal husband, ideal king, ideal brother, followed all actions. So suppose we have any questions, any doubt anytime, what should I do? We must say, okay, what Sri Ram could have done in this relationship, in this situation, I must do that. And what I must remember that Lord Krishna, whatever he said, I must do. And whatever Ram he did, that I must do. I must not do opposite things. Lord Krishna was Leela Purushottam. Follow his words. Lord Ram is Maryada Purushottam. He had limitations, boundaries, though he was Lord of Lords. When he came to human form, he came in Maryada. He came in limitations of the human form. So he followed all aspects of human form. Ek Satya Vachani. Never bent back on his words. He was supposed to be coronated as king. That next day he was supposed to be coronated as king. Earlier evening, Kaikai told him, no, no, no. I have got vachan from your father. And I am going to ask that vachan that you will go to Vanvas for 14 years. Said, thank you. I will go. No, for 1 month. I will try to convince you. No. Next day morning, left. Ekavachani, Ram. Raja Ram followed Raghukula Reeti. रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए. So ideal ruler, justice prevailed, and that's the reason when Lord Ram went back to Vaikuntha, Ram Rajya lineage continued for 11,000 years. Not ordinary that only Ram was. That's the reason we say that we should have Ram Rajya, where there is prosperity, where there is success, where the enemies were scared. He did the Ashwamedha Yajna. Nobody could defeat him. Pure justice, everything fair. Always listening to what the citizens are saying. Even one citizen says something, he will address it. And that is called as ideal governance. In Valmiki Ramayana, this Kand comes, Ayodhya Kand, or one Kand further, where how to rule a country. So very beautiful detailing work has been done. Wish our politicians and those who are governing the country read once Valmiki Ramayana. Tulsi Ramayana, it is not given so much, but in Valmiki Ramayana, lot of details are given. How a Raja should be, how a Praja should be, how a brother should be, how the governance must be done. What is Sri Ram? Who is Sri Ram? Supreme Brahman in human form. Ideal human role model. People say we must have a role model. See, Ram, Raja Ram, Maryada Purushottam Ram is the ideal role model in all relationship. As Raja also, as husband also, as son also. God with human sweetness, power with humility, justice with compassion, authority without ego. Avatar Karya chooses dharma over comfort because that is why he took avatar. Yada yada hi dharmasya, not to enjoy in Ayodhya palace. People say, no, Bichara Ram, he was always out of the country and then he went for fighting. But that was not his role. Detached yet deeply loving, forgives and uplifts all, protects the weak, those who surrender, and liberates through grace. Because finally we must know how to be invoking the grace of the Lord. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that this Jnana Chakshu, what he gave Arjun to see the Vibhutis and to see the Vishwarup Darshan, that he told not because you deserved, but because out of grace I gave, out of love. So we must also ask one question that I love God, but how to invoke God's love? That God loves me, that is very important. So with that we will complete. Who is going to chant today's? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.